Yay, there we go. Finally, we got it. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome to day number 182. My name is Marvelous Marva. You guys are the Marvelous Martians. Today, we are going to finally get back to painting. I have been doing marker, marker color, marker painting, marker drawing for the past maybe week. And finally, I feel settled enough to where I can get back to painting with my brushes and paint. So that is what's happening. We are doing another nighttime live. We're going to go ahead and choose our brush. I want to lay down a base first. Or actually, it'll be a base, but it's going to be a mixed base. What's the bunny's name? I have not named the bunny. Texas Jackass says, what's the bunny's name? I just call her Miss Bunny. Like, she's just so cute. She gets a lot of kisses from me. Like, she's a special little friend. She needs a name, so if anybody has a name for her, we can take a vote. I won't just take the first name. Jeez. I need to make sure it sounds right, like it's going to grow with her. It's quiet this evening here, so I feel like they were playing as much music as they were because it was a celebration for Mother's Day. Because today it has been quiet around town. Either that or all the moms got to be off on Monday. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff now. I don't know. I like to make up stories. Y'all know how I am. I'm adding a little shimmer on top of the pink. We're going to see what happens today. Definitely more abstract. Make sure y'all are following me on all the other platforms. That would be Instagram. Like, I'm trying to decide if y'all could see my brush. I just kept doing this for a minute. Violet? Is your name Violet? Texas Jackass says to name her Violet. Does Bunny ever make suggestions on what to paint? I love your questions. No. No. She has not made any suggestions on what to paint. She mostly is a silent friend that is super supportive. And, she's just there. She's just there being a part of this. Tell him, do not be talking about me. You'll know. I'd be living in fantasy land all day. I try to come up for air sometimes, but the real world problems is too much problems for me. So, send me back to Fantasyland. That's where I thrive. Yay. Yay. You guys, if y'all are just joining, make sure that you subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. I go live every single day. You don't want to miss out. We're doing like a blendation of colors today, so I'm trying to move fast, but I have a fan on and it is drying my paint as fast as I'm putting it down. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, you guys? Y'all, I rewatched the movie Mask today. So if you do follow me on any of the other platforms, you see that I posted today the mask that I showed y'all a few days ago that looks like the deity Thoth, Thoth. Well, I posted that. I made it into like a little story, kind of tell all. And it made me want to watch the first mask with Jim Carrey, and it was actually really good. I feel like I'd forgotten everything that I watched from when it first came out, so sometimes it's good to go back and revisit those movies because maybe having some nuggets of truth. Oh my God, those real world bills. Why are you talking about that? We're here to relax. Just kidding. Ugh. Why did we make our lives like that, you guys? Have y'all watched Westworld? Me and my coworkers was talking about that today. We were like, remember how Westworld was like people going in, like adults going into an adult amusement park where they can kind of escape the reality, but it seems like too real, like that's actually what we're doing right now? And if so, where is our body really located? Are we like the Matrix? Or I'm just kidding. This is how deep our conversation was going at work today. Of course, we was out there gardening, but dang, man, that was a good conversation. Questioning life and our existence. Never seen it. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. Because you're talking about being in oh, yeah, I'm always talking about being in fantasy land. Yeah, real life bills pull us out of fantasy land. But I don't regret bills if this is the game that we have to play. I don't regret it. I can play that game. I'm not going to complain about it. I'll pay whatever I need to pay until we change the world to where it's more barter and trade. I don't think that we're like dead set on not paying for things. I think that we just want to be doing what we want to be doing that people are going to pay for. Because everybody still kind of wants value, and we feel like it's value if we have to pay. If it's for free, we'd be looking around like, what's wrong with it? There's that movie, Surrogate, same concept, people using robot bodies to go out. Surrogates. I know I have seen that. And because you said surrogates, it reminded me of another show. There's so many of them, same concept. I just get so excited about that stuff. I'm that kind of girl. I do like the blending as well. I don't know if we're going to put anything on top of it. Today might just be about blending. Blending everything together. How was y'all's day? Did y'all have a good day? Did y'all go to work or school? Was it an easier day than usual? Did y'all notice any differences? Did people look more stranger, more happier, more smiley? Y'all talk to me. Let me know how it was. Trying to determine what the energy is right now. Ooh, this is nice. One brush, bro. This is all I'm using. Work was easy, right? That's how I felt. It was really easy day. Not like, I mean, I still had challenges. Like, I did have a major challenge. I had, like, at first, in the beginning of the day, I had to speak Spanish. I didn't have to, but there was a lady that I'd seen, and I wasn't busy then. So I stopped by the bus stop, and I recognized her. We usually share smiles with each other. So I decided to stop since I had a moment. And we chatted. We did the same thing like we would normally do to people that speak a different language. She told me I don't speak that much English. I told her I don't speak that much Spanish, and we went from there. And it was a really good conversation. I got to learn about where she lives and how it is in her community and how she's over it. And I was able to understand her even though she was speaking a different language. And then what was really interesting when it came to the language was it was time for me to do an important part of our job, collecting water from the city, right? And today they was on a whole nother channel. It was like, no, your area has been blacklisted, and all this was in super fast Spanish. I was like, what? I don't know what you're saying. I was trying to find my boss. I was trying to find everybody. Like, I did have one employee. I called him and I was like, "Can you please?" He's French. He's from France, but he speaks Spanish very well. And he came and he talked with them, and he was like, "Basically, mother, they say we are blacklisted. The water is koto. It's koto." I was like, "Damn, what can we do?" There was nothing we could do, you guys. At least not for today. So sometimes we have those moments. Oh, Texas Jackass. Had to run an errand for my sister after came home to cut grass and change bed sheets. How are the people there? The people here are nice. They're actually really kind. They pretty much look out for each other. They share, very sharing, very kind, very smiley. An Uber driver that I had the other day was like, he's like, I want to live somewhere else, man. He was talking about going to, where do you say? Um, Peru first, and then he said somewhere in the U.S., I think like California or something. I was like, why? And he was like, man, all Puerto Ricans know how to do is party. That's all they want to do is party and drink and party. He's like, they know how to relax. I was like, isn't that the point? He wants to go like be stressed. I'm like, bruh, isn't that the point to like relax and finally enjoy your life instead of like hustling? Every day I'm hustling. Thanks for being here, Texas Jackass, and engaging. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, you should definitely come to Puerto Rico. You're not sharing that water. You're not gonna share water in Puerto Rico? The water is safe, but man, oh, I'm not. Yeah, they're not sharing water. I don't know what's going on. I think they have a personal vendetta against my boss, but I've only been at this company for 1 year, so I can't really say. I don't know all of the past dealings, but it's very unusual for people that are super kind to say no for a basic need. So luckily, I don't live there anymore, so I don't have to deal with it. But there are other people that still live over there in that building, so I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, you need to come to Puerto Rico one day. You will love it. A lot of people come here and just take like weekend trips. They come, they have a good time, they go back home and do it again. So at first I thought it was strange when I'd meet people and they'd be like, yeah, I'm just traveling and like I'm solo and blah blah. But then as time went on, I was like, oh, it's a whole vibe here. And it's very easy since it's like a part of the US. The beaches are lovely. Yeah, I think today we're just going to make this a blended piece. I will sign it, but it's just felt so good to just do all of this that I don't even want to spoil it. I don't even want to spoil it with adding nothing on top. I'm going to make it do what it do. Have have you been moving around PR? Yes, I have been to West Side and to the side that I'm on right now. I guess East Side. There's a place I'd like to go to here, Ponce. Ponce is on my list, but everything is pretty close. This is one of those places where you don't. Well, where they say you can travel the entire island at either direction. So if you're going from this way to this way, it's like 2 hours. If you're going from this way to this way, 2 hours. So you can get from either end within about 2 hours. Yeah, if you want to do the party on the beach, this is a nice place to do that. San Juan specifically, but there are other towns that the same can happen in. But San Juan is real nice for that. And the food is freaking amazing. These people know how to cook and showing out. And there's lots of Dominicans here too, so you get to have that kind of food as well. As well. Brush is drying out, you guys. But also my paper is kind of heavy. This may be a piece that ends up on my wall. Just a wee bit to blend out some of those layered parts that I can still see. I haven't said it in a while, but if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe. Do all the things, turn on your notification bell. Today makes day 182 days of me going live every single day. The goal is to continue. That's it. Why? Because I enjoy it, because it is a whole vibe, because you guys enjoy it, because I'm being guided to do it, and yeah. I still go to my regular job, but this has also become part of like a job, but it's something that I enjoy. So, with that being said, we have been at it for 15 minutes already. That happened pretty fast. How do you guys feel about the blending of our page today? We'll leave that like how it is. We're going to find a marker. We're going to find a brush to sign our signature in. 2 hours, bruh. Houston, getting across, I'm not even going to talk about it. You just brought up so many memories. Like, Houston traffic is no joke. And I don't know why I know why everything's so spread out, because everything is bigger in Texas, but man, it's so far apart. Puerto Rico is a small island. Dominican Republic is bigger. I didn't even know that until I went there. I was like, dang, this place is bigger. And found out a lot about the Dominican Republic and like their connection with Haiti, since I guess it's right next door. It's like how Houston or how Texas is with Mexico. Like there's all kinds of little issues. An Uber driver told me, she was like, yeah, I'm from Dominican Republic. She said, it's safe to go to the DR, but it's not safe to go to Haiti. She said they have been having issues with their president for years, and the people keep killing the president. So I was like, dang. This is why traveling is good, because then you can actually learn what's really happening from people that are actually from a place, have been to a place, versus just looking at the news and seeing just one version of it. You actually get to see a lot closer what's really happening on the front line. Today is 5/11. We'll put it down here. 5/11. Period. Love you guys. Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's not too bad now, but they're fucking up the freeways again. So what freeway? Not the Beltway. Is it I-10? Which freeway is it? If it's gonna be freeway, it's not gonna be the Beltway. So it's probably I-10 or 59 or 69, however they name it now. And he said, yeah, I saw people are all over the streets with guns in Haiti. I know. Like, I could feel the energy when I was there in Dominican Republic from the people that were from Haiti. And I was like, this is interesting. And then I could feel the difference as I talked to different Dominicans that were local to Punta Cana, because that's the only city I went to. I don't know. It was just a whole thing. It was just like, ooh. I-10 just outside of downtown. They always doing something. I hope it's for real improvement and not just because they're bored. Make some real improvement, okay, guys? Help us logistically get around town. All right, you guys. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the conversations. Thanks for being here with me while I painted paradise. We're calling this paradise. And we're calling our little friend Violet. Your name is Violet, girl? You was named by Texas Jackass. He is our friend. Got our unicorn here. She says, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I love you guys so much. Until next time, make sure you're following me on all the other platforms. Okay, bye. Almost missed Mimi's comment. But bye, girl. Make sure you're subscribed. See you tomorrow.